NKTelco Sports welcomes you to Ohio Northern University,
where the Wilmington Quakers take on the ONU Polar Bears. This game brought to you by Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan, J&R Auto, Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Buckeye Ford, Stolly Insurance, NKTelco, First National Bank, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram.
This is an NKTelco Sports production.
Welcome to the Ohio Northern University Sports Center, where tonight's game between Ohio Northern University and Wilmington University is a big OAC game, and Dave Helmstetter alongside me, Jeff Henshin. And for the Ohio Northern University Polar Bears, suddenly the focus is OAC. They have the lead.
Dave, what a great lead in, and we honestly haven't even talked about this, but so many years we've been covering the guys' games. It's about this time we start talking about what a big game it'll be to try to earn the 8th or the 7th spot in the OAC standings for postseason tournament. This year, after a good, strong run of play by the Polar Bears, they're sitting on top in first place, 8-2, tied with Marietta. A lot of basketball left to go, but kind of an unusual situation for this men's team. Rather than looking up, they're on top looking down.
They're on a win streak, 5 straight games, and offense is clicking. The team is playing very, very well right now. I know Coach Bensman is always saying they've still got more to learn, and I think he might be saying that for the entire season.
I think you're right. Talked to Coach Campoli out in the hallway before the game as well, and mentioned that Coach Bensman, as well as he's been playing, has said they still don't have all their half-court sets in and this and that, and they're still not in rhythm. And he just kind of smiled, and he goes, they're an offensive team, and Coach Bensman is doing very well offensively, and they've not only handled the new system, they've handled some injuries, and he's been able to massage that all together. A tough out-of-conference schedule has him well prepared right now, and they've been playing very good basketball and have earned this first-place tie right now, 10 games into the league.
Ohio Northern 10-7 overall, 8-2 in OAC play. Wilmington 7-10 overall, 2-8 in OAC play. We will be back with the starting lineups and our keys to the game on NKTelco right after this.
Trucks for less bucks? Buckeye Ford is your truck headquarters. Work or play, we have the truck for you. F-150s, F-250s, F-350s, and F-450s. We know trucks, and you'll always get top dollar for your trade. Get the truck you need today for less bucks at Buckeye Ford, and shop over 200 new Fords and tons of pre-owned cars and trucks 24/7 at BuckeyeFord.com. Remember, you'll find more trucks for less bucks at BuckeyeFord.com. More trucks, less bucks. BuckeyeFord.com.
J&R Auto Repair Service is a full-service preventative maintenance and automotive repair center. Family-owned and operated, we perform high-quality, guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. Trust J&R for all your automotive service needs.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru. Great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
Introduction of the lineup for Wilmington College. It's taking place. Starters for the Quakers, number 5, DJ Isle. And just before that, number 2, Christian Jones. Number 10 is Jordan Jones. And number 14, Andrew Russell. And number 30, Noah Chapman, a 6'7" freshman out of Tennessee. And for the homestanding Ohio Northern University Polar Bears out of Van Wert High School, Joey Hurlis, all-time leading assist leader for Ohio Northern. And number 12 there, Devin Allen, 6-foot senior guard out of Lima. And from Ada, 6'3" senior, number 14, Connor Baker. And number 22, Joey Diorio out of Columbus Watterson. He's a 6'4" junior. And number 24, Ryan Bruns out of Marion Local High School. He's a sophomore center at 6'8". For the Polar Bears, let's take a look at our keys to the game here this evening. Brought to you by Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina, where the dealer makes the difference.
Well, first for Wilmington, they need to avoid a slow start. It's a 2-hour bus trip up here. They're the underdogs, don't want to get behind a good scoring team in the Polar Bears tonight, and they need to rebound. Many of their games have been out-rebounded, and likewise the Polar Bears do a good job rebounding, so they want to make sure they clean the glass and take care of those missed shots. For the Ohio Northern University Polar Bears, they need to make sure they handle the pressure that the Quakers are going to apply, expect them to be in the face of the ball handlers, and also keep the Quakers in front of them on defense. They like to dribble drive. Need to make sure they keep the ball handler they need to stay in between the ball handler and the basket.
Wilmington will have the basketball first to the basket, and a short jumper by Christian Jones, junior out of Hamilton, and here comes that pressure that you talked about, Jeff.
Well, good start for the Quakers. Jones with the basket. He averages just under 12 points a game, second leading scorer for the Quakers.
Hurlis with the basketball. He'll go to the left side. He'll look at Bruns on the cut. Pass down low. Bruns makes a move inside, and Ryan Bruns with the first basket of the evening for Ohio Northern, and we're tied at 2-2 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard.
Bruns, one of 5 players averaging double figures. He averages 11.8, good for 4th on the team.
With the basketball, number 10, Jones. Back over to Russell. He's going to try to move inside. Short jump shot, and it's going to roll through. Talking before the game, Jeff, both these two teams got pretty good offenses.
Both teams like to score the ball. Ohio Northern comes in averaging just over 82 points a game. Wilmington College averaging right at 80, so both teams right around that same mark.
Hurlis.
Last basket by Wilmington, Andrew Russell. Again, a double-digit score for him on the season. He averages 11.5 points a game.
Say Baker with the basketball, back over to Hurlis. Inside again to Bruns. He'll try to move inside. It's going to be tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds off of number 14, Andrew Russell. 6'9", sophomore out of Columbus and Central Crossing High School.
Mentioned the first basket by Ohio Northern, a entry pass to Ryan Bruns, who got a great pass from Connor Baker and allowed Bruns to square up nicely. And another nice pass there by Hurlis on the out of bounds. Good start for the Polar Bears, number 24, Ryan Bruns with 4 quick points.
Ohio Northern going inside. Now Wilmington with the offense. Back out top of the key is Jones. He'll go to the left side and Chapman. Chapman back over to Jones again. Isle inside, Jones. He dumps it off. Loose basketball, scramble. 3-point shot, no good as Isle shot a little bit strong.
Shot clock winding down. They had to get something off. Ohio Northern, Bruns with a deflection kind of took him out of the rhythm late in that shot clock, and Northern does a nice job with a one-and-done rebound.
Got a foul there as Connor Baker made the move to the basket.
Ohio Northern, Dave, won the first game between these squads back on December 7th, 83-69. And like we talked to Dave, Ohio Northern has to make sure they don't overlook their opponents. An awkward position for them being on top of the standings. Usually kind of looking up, but this year looking down, and Devin Allen, a nice jumper.
Allen with the shot. He made the move, came inside, and hit the bucket, and it's 6-4, Ohio Northern with the lead.
Allen, Dave, the leading scorer for the Polar Bears at 14.4 again, 14.4 points a game. Again, 5 players in double figures for the Polar Bears.
Wilmington with the basketball. There's behind the arch, shot no good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to come back down to Hurlis. Hurlis up court quickly. Bruns underneath. Hurlis will pull it back out. He'll feed Diorio back out to Allen. 3-pointer around and out. Board cleared by Chapman. Inside it goes to Chapman with the bucket.
Boy, nice basket as Bruns nearly gets another, or a block shot hits a talent he has, and Chapman able to get it off the glass and tie it back up at 6 apiece.
Say up court with the basketball is Baker. Allen will settle in against Jones. He goes right side. Looks inside for Bruns as the Polar Bears have done. Loose basketball in the backcourt. Hurlis will pick it up. No turnover. Hurlis. Allen, three-pointer. He hits it.
Assist by Joey Hurlis and Devin Allen. A great-looking three-point shot. Allen hitting 41% of his three-point shots on the season.
Nice shot by Allen. That lifts Ohio Northern into a 9-6 lead as Wilmington. This is Isles with the basketball. We got a whistle inside.
Illegal screen.
Foul screen, illegal screen against number 30. That's Noah Chapman.
Is it number 10?
Number 10.
Jordan Jones with the illegal screen away from the ball. No complaint, if you will. So I didn't see it, but a first foul of the game. I'm sorry, second foul of the game. First against Jones.
Hurlis will bring it up court. Newcomer Peyton Smith into the lineup for Wilmington. Hurlis take it to the hoop. He'll draw the foul. It's number 25, Nathan Scott. Scott coming off the bench. He had 27 points in the last start.
Well, nice spark plug, if you will, when you know you got a scorer that can put the ball in the basket coming off the bench. You mentioned before you have to be more than 5 players deep at this level of basketball. And Hurlis, the rare take to the basket. Usually he's dishing it.
Free throw no good. Northern 9, Wilmington 6 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. There you see Hurlis.
You mentioned he's the all-time leading assist player. He surpassed Charlie Just, who played Ohio Northern basketball between 73 and 76. Also Kevin Sensabaugh, Joe Miller, some other gentlemen that passed the ball well, but Hurlis now in first and adding to that lead, if you will, with every assist here in his senior season.
Northern on the turnover. They'll handle the basketball. Hurlis with it. He'll get it back out to Allen. Baker over here on the left side inside, and there's a steal by Scott. Scott's going to try to take it all the way. Goes up against Bruns, but he took an extra step, and that's a Wilmington turnover.
Bruns won't get credit for the block, but you got to think that
a little bit
they
of
knew
intimidation
that the
factor
footsteps
there.
were coming and kind of shuffled his feet before he got the shot off.
More substitutes. Cameron Moore, number 24. Another freshman out of Purcell Marion in Cincinnati. In the lineup for the Quakers.
Ohio Northern yet to make a substitute, but expect to see probably 4 or 5 guys get a lot of minutes coming off the bench in support.
Baker back over to Diorio. Allen fakes. Back out to Diorio, looks for Hurlis. He'll set the offense back up. Shot clock at 7 seconds. Hurlis down the lane for the layup. And it bounces out, rebounded by Patrick, and up court.
Won't have many looks quite that wide open. A breakdown in the Quaker defense, and Hurlis, a left-hander on the right side, just flat out missed it. So a tough break. Northern, though, the good job on defense. We'll have another chance here on offense.
Bruns grab the rebound. Now they get it down court. We've got a foul.
I believe Hurlis still a little upset he missed the layup as he comes over here pounding the basketball. Again, a breakdown defensively, and Hurlis wide open, just did not get the ball to go in.
Diorio lob to Bruns, and he'll make the shot.
Beautiful pass from number 22, Joey Diorio. No backside help, and Bruns remains perfect 3 for 3 to start the contest.
Hurlis will have the rebound after the missed 3 by Wilmington. Up court, and he let him just a little bit too much.
Not a lot of room there, Dave, but he's threaded the needle countless times. Again, as he leaves the court, he set the career record here at Ohio Northern last season with 195 assists. So he not only is a career leader, but has the single season mark as well from last season, 195.
Nate Berger comes off the Ohio Northern bench. Berger has had an outstanding season so far. He's also averaging in double digits as the move goes inside as Cameron Moore's shot no good, and Berger will have the basketball. Up court, Allen. Allen right side. That's Baker. Shot a little bit strong.
Last shot by the Quakers, Dave, was challenged by Bruns. Casey Hunt, the head coach for Wilmington, thought there was a foul, no whistle.
Scott shot no good, but the rebound back up and in.
One of the few times the Polar Bears did not seal out, and the Quakers take advantage on a rare offensive rebound for them.
Lewis with the rebound basket as Berger has it at the top of the key. Berger has it with a shot, and Nate Berger, he's on the board with a three-pointer.
Didn't take long for Nate to get in the scoring column. Coming off the bench primarily this season, does have 5 starts, but more often than not has come off the bench. He's the team's leading scorer at just under 14 points a game.
Smith with the basketball as Wilmington gets into their offense. This is Cameron Moore, turnaround shot blocked by Bruns, but I believe we're going to have a foul.
The official from the angle away from the ball maybe had a better view of it and felt too much contact on the hand.
Got a substitute, and we also have a timeout as well. We'll take a break here on the First National Bank Think First score board. The score is Ohio Northern 15, Wilmington 8. We'll be back right after this.
Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan. Come in and enjoy the ultimate hibachi grill experience as our expert chefs prepare your dinner in front of you with style and flair. Enjoy our fresh selection of sushi, sashimi, and other succulent dishes. At Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan, we have a dish to satisfy any craving. Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan. Great food, great atmosphere, great experience. Located on Harding Highway across from the Holiday Inn. Come in, we're waiting for you.
As a father of 2 teenage daughters and husband to a lovely wife, thanks, hun, it is important for me to look out for myself and my family. Fiber is one of the most important things in my day. Fiber keeps me healthy, sane, and stress-free. NKTelco Fiber, fast and reliable, keeping our household sane by keeping their devices connected.
NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Here at the Ohio Northern University Sports Center, the Polar Bears, in the midst of a 5-game winning streak, all in OAC play, have a 7-point lead over Wilmington here in the first half of play. And one thing, it's a fast-paced game. Number 2, Wilmington has subbed pretty regularly here in the first 8 minutes or so, but we haven't seen a lot of subs yet from Ohio Northern.
These will be our first substitutes for Ohio Northern coming in. I believe Aaron Tress will be in for Ryan Bruns. Nate Berger came in a few possessions ago, but right now for Wilmington College, it's basically a second 5, if you will, in for the Quakers, who are under head coach Casey Hunt in his 10th season. Coach Rich Bensman, obviously, in his first season as head coach, spent 4 or 5, I think it's 4 seasons as assistant coach here previously, but right now the Quakers need some offense and try to get it from the foul line.
Cameron Moore steps to the line. Misses the shot. Just looking at those numbers, and Ohio Northern shooting very, very well here. In the
67%, 50%, 2 of 4 from three-point range, and
free throw is good. That makes it 15-9 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Wilmington trying to apply that man-to-man pressure. Trying to trap a little bit as Berger gets the basketball. Diorio with it, over to Berger. Berger looking inside. Aaron Tress will get the ball and puts the shot up, and rebound comes down to Nathan Scott. Shot a little bit short.
Nice entry pass from Joey Diorio, again, putting it where it had to be. Tress just couldn't get it to drop.
Wilmington, number 3 is Patrick. Back over to Christian Jones. He's the starter back on the lineup. Inside move, a nice one by Scott, and the shot's going to roll home.
Nice quick move baseline, you mentioned, by number 25, Nathan Scott. much needed basket, so they've scored 3 unanswered now. The free throw and a move by Scott to pull within 4.
15-11 our score. Tress with it. Back over to Allen. Berger will set it up. Allen. Tress is at the top of the key, tries to set a pick and roll. Berger in the lane with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and he connects.
A good answer. It didn't look so promising, but Nate Berger able to weave his way through the defenders and kind of throw up a, not a wild shot, but a layup that he got high off the glass, and fortunately for Ohio Northern, got points in that possession.
Jones has the basketball, gets it inside, and that's more, and his shot no good, and Berger will have it. Allen, long range, shot no good. DiOrio with the rebound, back out to Berger.
Shot clock keeps running. The ball did not hit iron, so it's at 15 seconds right now, so Northern will have to make sure they don't lose sight of that.
High Northern with a 6-point lead. Berger with the fake, the drive. Nice move, nice shot by Nate Berger.
Boy, back-to-back good moves by Berger going to the basket. 5 feet 10 inches. He went in twice now into the teeth of defense and able to get a shot off, avoid the block, and more importantly, score the ball.
And he comes up with a rebound. DiOrio. Allen, DiOrio. Shot no good, rebound. Malcolm Pittman in the lineup. Almost a turnover in the backcourt as Will Patrick will settle in with the basketball. Nice move inside, and shot goes. And that's DJ Isle. Or make that number 2, Christian Jones, rather, with the move and the turnaround and the shot. And the foul is going to go against number 12. That's Devin Allen's first.
First foul on Allen is trying to complete the three-point play will be Kristen Jones. He's 82%, very good free throw shooter for the Quakers on the season. As a team, the Quakers are hitting it at 70%, just south of 70% as a team. But Jones scoring just under 12 a game, completes a three-point play.
19-14 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard as Ohio Northern has the lead in the pressure. Applied by Wilmington. Up court quickly, Ohio Northern. They break the timeline. Berger will handle it. Back over to Baker. Looks for Allen. DiOrio right side. Berger runs a cut inside. Baker to the outside as DiOrio goes with the basketball inside. Baker now with it to the lane. Tipped away, and a steal there by number 14, Andrew Russell.
Good hands by Russell. And they turn it right back over on a carry, but Russell, evidently a clean job of knocking the ball away from Baker, but the Quakers not able to take advantage. Quakers now with 4 turnovers, Ohio Northern with 3.
And Berger will bring it up court. 9:35 to go. Got a foul in the backcourt on DJ Isle. That's his first. And Baker will inbound it. Tosses it into Allen. Allen will bring it up court. Berger goes to the one corner. Allen has it. Berger back out to the point. Inside Tress. Tress is going to make a move inside. Turnaround jumper. Aaron Tress with the shot.
Nice move for Tress, who makes his first bucket of the game. Tough shot, a right-handed kind of hook shot. Tress averaging 10 points a game on the season, also pulling down 6.5 rebounds.
Long-range jumper by Christian Jones, and Jones, a junior guard, connects.
Jones, his 33rd made three-point shot of the season. He's hitting his three-point shots at 38%. Not a bad percentage for Jones as he hits his first one of the night.
Tress in the middle. He'll take it to the hoop, puts the shot up, and it falls. Boy, he makes a strong move like that. It's hard to stop, Jeff.
That was a tough shot, and he got a friendly bounce off the rim, and back-to-back baskets by senior Aaron Tress.
Great hustle there by Allen, almost a steal. Hurlis will come back into the lineup as Baker will catch a breather at 8:29 to go here in the first half.
Wilmington's been staying right in this game. They got a nice basket their last possession by Kristen Jones. Actually, he's now 1 of 2 from three-point range, but I talked about getting off to a good start. They haven't, they've been able to score, at least keep pace with the Ohio Northern and not get down in those double-digit leads as of now.
Isle with the basketball.
Nice
He tries
pass.
to feed inside, and shot doesn't go, but shot there by Chapman.
Well, it's a nice entry pass. I thought Chapman was going to go right up. Instead, he kind of did a reverse layup and tried to use a reverse spin on the ball to get it to go, and they come away with nothing on that nice entry pass.
Hurlis, he'll handle it. He'll look back to the corner. Diorio back out to Hurlis. Hurlis shouting instructions to the offense. He'll go to the right side. Tress goes inside, pass to Diorio, back to Tress. He's going to move inside. Nice move off the glass. And boy, some nice work by Ohio Northern on offense that time.
They took the shot clock again under 10 seconds. Diorio got another good entry pass, and Tress muscled it away. And more importantly, he came up with a controlled reverse shot on the other side of the basket and able to get his 6th straight point for the Polar Bears.
Ohio Northern turns it over. Loose basketball. Wilmington will take the shot from the corner. That's Lewis, no good. Rebound shot Chapman, and Chapman puts it up, and it's 25-19.
Wilmington hasn't had a lot of offensive rebounds, Dave, but I know of 2 they've gotten. They've stuck right back for a total now of 4 points on offensive rebounds.
Long range shot, Allen. Shot goes in and out. Rebound comes down to Russell. He'll bring it up court. Over to Green, and he'll connect. Or
Boy,
Kevin
nice.
Lewis, rather, number 4.
Confident shot by Lewis in the deep corner. That's his 15th made three-pointer in the season. Again, he's shooting right around 37% from that range, and Wilmington has crawled back to within 3.
Tress's shot no good. Rebound comes down to Wilmington. Up court quickly comes Isle. Isle, he'll get it back over to Jones. Jones inside. Short jumper is good, and now Ohio Northern
Only up by
lead is shrank to 1 point at 25-24.
Quakers got a great defensive play by Chapman, blocking a shot on this end, and they come down and score. And this is the closest they've been since the tip-off.
And there's going to be an Ohio Northern turnover as Berger takes an extra step. Got a timeout on the floor. Our score, Ohio Northern 25, Wilmington 24. We'll be back right after this.
NKTelco.
Welcome.
Trucks for less bucks? Buckeye Ford is your truck headquarters. Work or play, we have the truck for you. F-150s, F-250s, F-350s, and F-450s. We know trucks, and you'll always get top dollar for your trade. Get the truck you need today for less bucks at Buckeye Ford and shop over 200 new Fords and tons of pre-owned cars and trucks 24/7 at BuckeyeFord.com. Remember, you'll find more trucks for less bucks at BuckeyeFord.com. More trucks, less bucks. BuckeyeFord.com.
I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Buckeye Ford, Stolly Insurance, Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan, J&R Auto Repair Service, all bringing you tonight's game between Ohio Northern and Wilmington. The NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of men's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Thursday, January 26th at 6 p.m., and Saturday, January 28th at 2 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at nktelco.net. Timeout, and Wilmington's got a real nice run going right now.
A 7-0 run, and it wasn't just too long ago. I was mentioning about how they didn't get off to a bad start. They were hanging around, and that was about during their little bit of run here. Now they've scored 7 unanswered. It was 25-17, and how Northern had opened up an 8-point lead, and 7 straight now. Got some good shots, obviously, on offense. Got a good defensive a block down here the last time and forced a Ohio Northern turnover, so their defense has been picking up as well, which we knew Coach Casey Hunt's team will play intense defense on, intense on both sides, especially their defense.
Wilmington trying to take the lead on this, but we've got
That's their second illegal screen that they've been called for in the first half.
an illegal screen. That's kind of unusual.
Cameron Moore.
Moore again with, I think that's his second, isn't
First,
it?
first foul.
First foul.
Moore.
So
Cameron Moore is a player that Coach Bensman and talking to him before the game as a freshman from Purcell Marion out of Cincinnati. He's a transfer, but Coach Bensman had some nice words. Said he's a big, strong kid. He's 6'7", 245, and he mentioned a guy they'll have to really pay attention to, and he's already had some nice plays today.
Hurlis with the basketball. There's Baker, and there's the steal. That's going to be Peyton Smith, and there's a jam by number 24, the
cue.
man you're
That's just
talking
talked
about, Cameron Moore out of Purcell Marion, and look at that scoreboard. Wilmington College is up by a point.
Well, they battle back now. That's 9 straight points and back-to-back turnovers by a veteran team here. The last one kind of uncalled for with 2 guards not able to get the exchange and a missed jumper there. So a scoring drought by the Polar Bears and back-to-back dunks.
There's a second one from Cameron Moore, and he's certainly making his presence on the Campoli court tonight.
Well, he's getting up and down the floor and beating the Polar Bears back defensively.
Only a freshman, too. Inside pass by Allen into Tress, back over. There's a nice play to stop some momentum as Connor Baker with the easy shot, and it's 28-27. Ohio Northern creeps back to within a point.
Beautiful pass from Aaron Tress, his 12th assist of the season. Not known for his passing, obviously, but boy, that time, beautiful pass and a much-needed basket for the Polar Bears.
Got a foul inside.
This will be the third, basically foul away from the ball that the Quakers have committed here in basically 16 minutes of action. That one goes against number 10, Jordan Jones, his second. I didn't see it, but that's why there's 3 guys on the court. Speaking of those 3 gentlemen in stripes, they are Chris Nelson, Ricky Smith, and Keith Johnson, your 3 officials for tonight's game.
Baker will inbound it. Hurlis will bring it up court. Peyton Smith on him. Hurlis across the timeline, left side. Runs back in the lineup. He'll handle the basketball back out Diorio. Allen, short jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Nathan Scott. Up court quickly. Peyton Smith back over to Christian Jones, no good. Diorio with the rebound. Allen. Diorio. Baker looks inside as Bruns tries to post up against Cameron Moore. That'd be an interesting battle. There's the thought for a moment Hurlis was going to dump it off. Not available. Inside move by Baker. And boy, Baker wanted a foul there, and can't say that I disagree with him on that one.
A lot of activity up near the rim, and the call is not made, and the basket is missed. So the Quakers, again, a chance to build on this 1-point lead. The biggest lead they've had has been 3, the Quakers.
Long range jumper, no good by Nathan Scott. Northern with the lead. There's the feed to Bruns. Nice pass by Hurlis to Bruns. Nice move by Bruns to get it in.
Yeah, kind of not a lot of room to catch and score. He got it done. That was a long assist from Hurlis. He threw it about just under 3/4 the length of the court. Again, that every assist Hurlis has adds to the ONU career record. But a good answer, much needed points for the Polar Bears, and there's a whistle.
Saying Ohio Northern back into the lead, 29-28.
Foul on Joey Diorio, his first foul, team's 3rd. So Ohio Northern not really in foul trouble. Bruns has 1, Diorio has 1, and also Devin Allen.
Alex Sabilla, number 23, into the lineup for Ohio Northern.
He's a freshman out of Zionsville, Indiana.
There's Moore on that baseline against Bruns, and Moore's going to connect.
Moore now with 7. Remember, 4 of those 7 came on back-to-back dunk shots in transition. Zone defense by the Quakers.
Bruns off the glass, shot goes. Boy, they had a
lot of
tough
people
exchange there before. Wilmington's bench a little upset with that.
There was a battle for the bounce pass on the interior. Bruns strong enough to corral, maintain his balance enough to get a good shot off, not only make it, but draw the personal foul, the second foul against Nathan Scott. And Bruns will have the free throw opportunity here to complete a 3-point play.
We take a look at Wilmington, 7 and 10 overall, 2 and 8 in OAC play, and that's kind of hard to believe after what we've seen here in the first half of play as Bruns connects on the free throw, and Ohio Northern's lead now at 2 points at 32-30. Isle will bring it up court. He's Wilmington's point guard.
Bruns on that free throw, now with 11 points in the game.
Down the lane goes Isle, and he'll dump it off, and the shot no good by Chapman, and the rebound comes down to Ohio Northern, and Allen will bring it up court.
Northern got a break there. The defense went to help. No one rotated over, and just like Ohio Northern missed a wide open layup earlier in the game, the Quakers missed one that time, but Baker.
Beautiful shot there by Baker. Nice move to the hoop, and he scores, and it's 4-point difference in this one. Lewis inside Chapman, back over to Jones. Back out to Scott. Scott's going to move on the baseline.
Almost
or rather, Russell. Shot no good, and what a nice rebound there by Kevin Lewis, number 4, 5'11" guard. And boy,
timed it well.
He was up there for a 5'11" guard.
I mean, maybe he could even been fouled in the act of shooting, but another offensive rebound. Again, David, how many? We've seen at least 6 points probably come off the offensive rebound.
Sibelia move to the bucket, own rebound, shot doesn't go, battle for it, comes down to Lewis. He moves up court quickly, right side. Inside it goes to Chapman, going to try to move on Bruns. Bruns
jump ball. Fortunate there as he had given him some space, and on the shot, Bruns had his arms somewhat out. I think it could have gone either way, but fortunately for Ohio Northern, they get the jump ball violation, and turnover will give the ball to the Polar Bears under a minute to go.
And the man-to-man pressure there for Wilmington. They love that heat. They break the press. Hurlis back over to Allen. Allen's going to try to go inside, pull up, 17-footer, round and out.
Nice rebound.
Baker.
Connor Baker.
Connor Baker. I'll tell you, he's as steady a player as you get.
It'd be interesting to see at halftime what Coach Bensman's thoughts are, Dave, as this team's been up and down, but a very good battle so far. You give credit to the Quakers. The underdogs have come out very nicely. And we'll have hopefully give you a chance to talk to Coach here at halftime. Shot clock down to 10 as the Quakers will hustle now to get a good quality shot off. And they're going to be bailed out as Hurlis is going to commit the foul. He doesn't like the call, but it is a personal foul, just the 5th team foul on Ohio Northern, so no free throws, but it does give the Quakers the ball, and 10 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Sorry, that's a 4th team foul, so Ohio Northern has only committed 4 fouls in the half. The Quakers have committed 8. There's another whistle, and some bodies went down. Sibylla was over in front of the Ohio Northern bench, and he got tangled up, I think, with Noah Chapman, and the foul goes against Sibylla, his first. Now that's the team's 5th. Just 9.9 left. The Quakers will get to offense quickly here and try to get a shot off before half. Sibylla with a defensive rebound. Bruns, desperation shot off the mark. That's his first miss of the half. And we're at halftime with the Polar Bears on top 36-32. And here's Dave with Coach Bensman.
Say we're with Coach Rich Bensman here at halftime. Ohio Northern with the lead. Observations on the first half.
Well, we got to do the little things better. We're not blocking out as well as we need to block out. We got beat back on transition, I think, 3 times right in a row, and that's the very first thing I put on the board when I'm talking to pregame is transition defense. So that's the number 1. So I'm really disappointed with the little things right now. We just want to shoot the basketball.
As far as the pace of the game, the pressure they're applying on defense, what about that?
I mean, we expected that. I think we're handling that fairly well. Couple times on a couple switches, our kids weren't ready to play. They were a little aloof with the basketball, so they're just not tight with their game offensively. And again, we're not doing some of the little things.
What's the message to the team here at halftime?
Block out, don't get beat back on transition, and better start doing the little things.
All right, thank you, Coach. Iowa Northern with the lead here at halftime, and we'll be back after this.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
Better way to celebrate the opening of such a cool space than to have a bunch of really good food, sports on the TVs, and hang out with all your friends.
We had the privilege and exciting honor of being the focus group for this amazing new space.
And really what this came about is we had always wanted someplace on campus that students could hang out that would draw people to McIntosh Center. So what we did is we pulled together a bunch of student opinions, and we've been working on this concept for quite some time. And now that it's here, it is incredible to see in person.
We have been wanting this for a while, ever since I was a freshman and I'm a senior now. Now that it's here, it feels like it was all worth it, and we're so appreciative.
And I think what the best part is Gina and I aren't going to be on campus next year, but we've both talked about wanting to come back just to see this space again and to see it being used and to see students enjoying it so much. So I think it'll bring us back to campus too, because I really want to see people enjoying it for years to come.
And a huge goal of our administration was to raise school spirit. And what better way to do it than to have a place to hang out and grow in that school spirit? And now we're not going to be able to find a seat in here for weeks because it's going to be so packed.
Even though ONU is a small school, I've been able to see a lot of the world through the travels through the music department. Music is the universal language that draws us all together. Through my time at Ohio Northern, I've been able to travel with the music ensembles to Germany, England, Scotland, Wales, Italy, and Luxembourg. And sharing music with the different people there has been a really transformative experience about going to Ohio Northern. Before I was in college, I never thought that I would want to travel a lot, but once I started traveling, I just want to go everywhere now, so
Right now, as it stands, there's no criminal punishment for human trafficking of children for the purposes of adoption, and that's what I did my seminar paper on. And I was able to reach out to some people and give a proposed solution to the human trafficking in Cambodia. So it was something that I never would have thought myself to divulge in, but given the opportunity, I jumped in head first. I'm not sure where I will go after law school, but I know that ONU has paved the highway, and there's 8 different turns, and they've prepared me for whatever turn that I take.
Whenever I first got here, I was from a big city. I was from Pittsburgh, so it was a lot different whenever I first came into this small little town. For 4.5 hours, my mom actually tried to talk me out of it, and that was my 4.5 hour drive here was, don't go to Ada, don't go to Ohio Northern. it's a small town, but I got here, stepped out of the car, and walked onto campus, and I looked at her and I was like, this is it, this is home. So I, I've been here for 4 years. I have fallen in love with the town. It has so much charm. It's not what you expect it to be, but it's everything and more. And whenever you're at Ohio Northern, you have the faculty and the staff who just absolutely adore you and want to take care of you and help you be successful. They teach you to be leaders and entrepreneurs. They teach you to collaborate and to be innovative and just to never take no as an answer. So it's been a very exciting time here, and I don't think I would make any changes. I would definitely stay here, and if I could stay longer, I would, but I don't think anyone would be okay with that.
So if you would have told me that coming out of high school 6 years ago that I would be sitting on a national student board overlooking the chapters around the country for the National Community Pharmacists Association, that's something that never would have crossed my mind. I would have said, you're crazy. But because of the opportunities and the help of a specific professor she really pushed me and motivated me to want to become that well-rounded student involved in my profession as a student, I'm really looking forward to taking that involvement and kind of promoting it through my profession as I move from student to pharmacist.
Achieving a Hall of Fame status, it would just take the cake. It would be the greatest honor.
They put in rigorous hours to become not just a great student, but a great athlete, a great person, and obviously it's paid off.
You look at the wall and you see all these people that have done it before you, and that's what motivates me to keep going every day.
They have put ONU on a pedestal.
They have laid the foundation to what a great player should be like. I think that being inducted in the Hall of Fame shows that you were one of the best at your time while you played here at ONU.
Saying that you're gonna be inducted into the Hall of Fame, I don't know. I guess tears of joy would be a good word for it. A big adrenaline rush would probably bring me back to my college days, reminisce on a lot of memories that I've had. It would just put me on cloud nine, I guess.
Come back to ONU and see the Polar Bear family and everybody that's passed through here and see that you've made an impact in what you've done.
Something you can only dream of. It's definitely something you have to work towards. You have to want from day one.
Something they should cherish and look back on and show to their kids. And if I was ever inducted, that I would cherish. So
being in the Hall of Fame is one of the greatest accomplishments you can achieve as an athlete here at ONU.
Everybody at ONU, we're just one big family, and we're all so proud of them.
To all the Hall of Fame inductees, you've achieved one of the greatest accomplishments that you can achieve as an athlete. I hope to be at your level one day. Congratulations, and good luck at the ceremony.
I did have fear, especially since my brother was a pharmacy major. Their courses are really tough. And then as I started in the engineering program, I quickly learned that not all the material was that easy, especially since I had no experience. But it was mainly just my hard work ethic and the professors wanting to interact with you, constantly reaching out to try to help you, that kind of eased my mind a little bit.
Ohio Northern University has always had a strong relationship with the Village of Ada. Because of this, I was able to write a community EPA grant for a composting facility to better handle the food waste at both the university and the Village of Ada. Throughout my research, I identified multiple issues that are facing both the university and the Village of Ada. The main being the amount of food waste that's traveling to the wastewater treatment facility, entering their anaerobic digestion, which is causing for unnecessary maintenance of the anaerobic digestion. I'm thankful I was able to attend Ohio Northern University, where both the administrative staff and the professors support students in their passions in life. One of my biggest passions has always been how I can make the world a better place. And I found that, and I believe that starting with food waste composting is just one small way that both the Village of Ada and the university can make the world a better place. Good?
Good. I like that. Love it. All right.
Take like 9.
Sports Center. Ohio Northern University Polar Bears holding on to a 4-point halftime lead over Wilmington College, and the Quakers pretty scrappy in that first half of play, and Coach Bensman, as you could hear, not necessarily particularly happy about the play of his team in the first half. You take a look at the numbers, and they look pretty balanced as you can see them.
Yeah, as you see there, the field goals, Northern 16 of 30 for 53%. Wilmington just under 50% at 45. Three-point shooting, neither team really stroking it very well. Wilmington just 2 of 10 for 20%. Ohio Northern 2 of 7 for 29%. Ohio Northern on a season shoots three-point shots at 41%. So they've left some shots open there, or not converted. We'll see what's in the second half, and they can improve on that. Not many free throws attempted. Rebounding margin about even, although I think Wilmington, Dave, if you look at the rebounds, they had 4 offensive, and we can think of at least 3 of those that turned into 6 points. Turnovers even as well. So again, the scoreboard, just a 4-point deficit. Northern opened up an 8-point lead, but the Quakers went on a 7-0 run to pull within 1 and eventually took a 3-point lead. Give credit to the Polar Bears for answering that run and then answered back to close out the half and enjoy right now a 4-point lead for the Quakers. Christian Jones, the only player in double figure. He has 10 and a couple players with 7. They are Kevin Lewis and also Cameron Moore. Remember, Moore, 4 of those points on dunk shots. Ryan Bruns, number 24 there in your picture, leads the Polar Bears in all scores with 11. He's been perfect from the field and from the free throw line. 5 for 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from the line, and evidently they don't count the three-quarter court shot as an attempt, only if it goes in. Other players for the Polar Bears, Nate Berger was 7, Connor Baker was 6, Aaron Tress was 6, Devin Allen was 5, for a total of 36.
And to start the second half, Wilmington will have the basketball as Andrew Russell will inbound it. There's a steal by Allen.
Good hands by Allen is right.
Nice way to start it. Baker to the hoop. He'll draw the foul, and Andrew Russell guilty of the foul.
An excellent start here for the defense. Allen with quick hands, and then on the other end, Baker going to the basket. I thought maybe he would commit the charge, but boy, stopped on a dime, Dave, and spun. Avoided the charge foul, and instead gets fouled, and he'll have a chance here for 2 shots
Connor
to open
Baker,
up the first half or second half.
Connor Baker, a 6'3" senior from Ada. This is that free throw.
71% free throw shooter on the season.
Second toss coming up. Can put the Polar Bears into a 5-point lead. Shot a little bit strong. Rebound comes down by Chapman. Up court. Across the timeline is Isles.
Well, as much as you like how the half opened, that kind of hurts a little bit that you come away with no points, but you've got to go back and play good defense. Another illegal screen. That's going to be the 4th one we've seen so far.
Casey Hunt, I don't believe he particularly believes that call or likes that call for sure.
Foul goes on number 30, Noah Chapman, his first. Quickly, 2 quick personal fouls against the Quakers in less than basically 30 seconds of action.
Allen facing pressure all the way up across the timeline. He'll go to the left side. Hurlis will come out. Allen's open, so he'll take it. Injury, got a player down. That's Jordan Jones. And we'll take a moment here and thank our sponsors for tonight's game between Ohio Northern and Wilmington. We have Buckeye Ford, Stalling Insurance, Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan, J&R Auto Repair Service. I'll bring you tonight's game between Wilmington and Ohio Northern. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of men's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Thursday, January 26th at 6 p.m., Saturday, January 28th at 2 p.m. You can also watch those games on demand at nktelco.net. And Jordan Jones took a pretty good tumble that time as he goes to the Wilmington bench. Kevin Lewis, number 4, into the lineup. Lewis caused enough problems for Ohio Northern in the first half.
Devin Allen made that 3-point basket, his second make in 5 attempts tonight. That kind of answers or responds, if you will, for the 2 missed free throws to open up the half. So Northern, the first points of the second half come on a 3 from Devin Allen.
Lewis with a jump shot, no good, rebounded Allen. Allen, he'll push it up court. He'll go left side down the lane, pushes it back out to DiOrio. They'll move it around to Hurlis on the left side. Looks inside for Bruns, but it'll come back out to Baker. Now the pass into Bruns. Wilmington collapses, but Ryan Bruns now has 13 points on the night, and it's 41-32. Polar Bears opening it up as Chapman takes the pass on the baseline, and he'll score as well. Both teams applying pressure. Almost a turnover. Wilmington bench does not particularly like that call either as they are up. They think that should be their basketball.
Didn't get called for a foul is what I thought, and a lot of hands in the action. Casey Hunt not happy, and
there's a
warning, so he's upset. But Ohio Northern doesn't get back very good in defense at time, and a quick scoring opportunity taken advantage of by the Quakers.
Inbound pass to DiOrio, double teamed. He'll get it up to Hurlis near the timeline. Across it he comes. He'll set the offense up. Hurlis back over to Baker. DiOrio top of the key. Comes in to set the pick. DiOrio back. He'll get the ball from Baker. His shot rolls home. Nice teamwork there by DiOrio and Baker.
Baker's his first points of the game. But remember, he had some nice passes in the first half. He had 2 assists. This time he gets a triple.
Ohio Northern 44, Wilmington 34. Timeout on the court. We'll be back after this. Wilmington takes the timeout after Ohio Northern pushes their lead to 10 points.
Well, the big triple by Joey Diorio, his 18th three-point shot made of the season. Shoots a very good percentage, does Diorio, hitting his threes at 53%. His first points of the game, but as I said before, 2 assists in that first half. Some real nice entry passes into the big guys. And again, Diorio has been playing some very good minutes for Coach Bentzman tonight, starting in his 6th game of the season.
Isle has it back over to Will Patrick, who's into the lineup. There's Chapman back out to Patrick. Loose basketball on that pass to Chapman.
Not expecting it. He was coming to set a screen, and the guard threw it to him, and turnover.
Allen, he'll take it. A little bit strong. Rebound, Patrick.
Diorio usually almost came up with the steal.
Patrick, no good. Diorio rebound. Got a foul. Wholesale substitutes for Wilmington, and back in the game comes Cameron Moore, who was a definite force in the first half for the Quakers.
Yeah, 7 points for Cameron Moore, number 24. He'll be guarded by Ryan Bruns, number 24, and Bruns gets screened, unfortunately.
Toss it away. Here's
Pass
Baker.
is thrown away. Baker, who committed a foul on the other end. His first foul, misses the attempt there.
And Wilmington's Scott will take the shot. No good. Rebound. It'll come down to Allen. He'll work against Peyton Smith. Wilmington uses 11 different players as they try to apply that pressure at all times. Down low, beautiful pass by Hurlis to Brunn. Shot doesn't fall, and the rebound comes down to Will Patrick.
First miss of the night. Contested shot inside.
Smith takes it inside, throws one up high off the glass, but we have a whistle.
Bruns commits the foul, his second. He had 2 blocks in the first half, did Ryan Bruns, and last year he set the freshman season record with block shots, passing Stan Morris, and currently on the career, Ryan sits at 5th on the career block shots with now 98. Some of those leading shot blockers include Stan Morris, who I mentioned, he broke his record as a freshman, also Jeff Isle. Morris played in the 79 through 82 season. Jeff Isle, 83 through 86. George Tiemann did it in just a couple seasons. And George Tiemann has the season record of 69 blocks. Bruns leads the team now with 98 in his career.
Allen with the basketball back to Berger, who is into the lineup along with Aaron Tress. There's Allen from 3 and behind the arc, and Allen connects, and it's a 13-point Ohio Northern lead.
Allen's second three-point shot made of the half, and he's, after going 1 of 4 in the first 20 minutes, now 2 for 2 in the second half.
Scott no good. Hurlis, he'll toss it to Diorio, up and in, and a whistle blows. That'll be a foul, and Joey Diorio takes almost a court-length pass for a layup. A beautiful move by Diorio, and it's now a 15-point Ohio Northern lead. And we've got a timeout by Wilmington. Our score, Ohio Northern 49, Wilmington 35. We'll be back after this.
Want more trucks for less bucks? Buckeye Ford is your truck headquarters. Work or play, we have the truck for you. F-150s, F-250s, F-350s, and F-450s. We know trucks, and you'll always get top dollar for your trade. Get the truck you need today for less bucks at Buckeye Ford and shop over 200 new Fords and tons of pre-owned cars and trucks 24/7 at BuckeyeFord.com. Remember, you'll find more trucks for less bucks at BuckeyeFord.com. More trucks, less bucks. BuckeyeFord.com.
J&R Auto Repair Service is a full-service preventative maintenance and automotive repair center. Family-owned and operated, we perform high-quality, guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. Trust J&R for all your automotive service needs.
Ohio Northern has bounced back. They're up by 15. And we can take a look at those OAC standings. Good time to take a look at those if we can. 16:21 to go. There you see it. On top in the OAC, Marietta and Ohio Northern both with 8-2 records. Ohio Northern 10-7 overall, 5 straight wins, all in OAC play. Right on the heels of those two, you have John Carroll at 7-3. Mount Union is 6-4. Capital at 5-5. Muskegum and Baldwin Wallace both at 4-6. Heidelberg and Otterbein at 3-7, and then at the bottom is Wilmington 2-8, but for a good portion of this game, Wilmington has not played like a team that's 2-8 in the bottom of the conference.
Maybe take away these past 5 minutes, maybe, the Ohio Northern beginning to stretch, but boy, for the first 20 minutes plus first maybe minute or so here of the second half, they've been very competitive and a lot of basketball left to play, but right now Ohio Northern doing what they need to do, and that's open up this margin and continue to score. And you look at the standings here, other than being alphabetical, really Ohio Northern is on top. They own the tiebreaker right now. They beat Marietta head-to-head, but now they play obviously everybody twice. Final game on the season schedule this year is February 18th. Ohio Northern travels to Marietta, so that could be a very important game. And in the OAC, the top 8 teams make it, and it's 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5, and those are home games for the higher seed. So Ohio Northern would like nothing more to finish on top, to get a couple home games, and I think run the table. We could finish them all here at Ada.
That'd be a great thing, wouldn't it? But first we got Wilmington.
Yep. First, one game at a time. A lot of ball game left here even in this game as DiOrio completes the three-point play.
Lifts the lead to 16 points, 50-34. Ohio Northern with the lead. Will Patrick back over to Scott. He looks inside for more. There's the steal by Allen. Boy, great quickness
for Allen already here in this half. He opened up the first half with a steal to half court. Got another one here.
Nice pass by Hurlis to DiOrio on the baseline, and strong move, and it's up and in, and it's now 18 points as Ohio Northern begins to create some major distance between them and the Quakers.
Another assist from Hurlis is right before we took time out. He had the full length assist to DiOrio, who's going to go in for a lot of offense right here from Mr. JD.
Boy, DiOrio, beautiful steal and layup. He's got 10 of them. And
all here in the second half, all probably within about the past few possessions.
Moore will come out with a block as inside goes Smith, and the shot will go. And finally, Wilmington stops the Ohio Northern scoring streak.
Joey Hurlis, who mentioned the all-time career leader in assists. He's had a couple very long assists tonight. We've seen him make some very almost full-length court passes or three-quarter court passes to his teammate.
Loose basketball. There's the scramble for it. Picked up by Wilmington. Moore with it. He'll take the short jumper. No good. Rebound is going to be out of bounds, and Ohio Northern will have the basketball. Host of substitutes, 4 of them for Wilmington.
Eight players for Ohio Northern so far seeing court action, so not going very deep into the bench tonight so far.
Hurlis. Shot doesn't go, and their Ohio Northern bench wants a goaltend.
And they get the goaltend. So the basket for Hurlis, right?
Yep, should be Hurlis, I believe. 20-point difference in this one, 56-36. Moore, he's going to move on Tress. Turnaround shot no good, and the rebound is going to go off of Ohio Northern as Andrew Russell, number 14 for Wilmington, had his hands on it. Isle will inbound the basketball. He gets it to Moore. Moore's inside the paint. Clock's on him.
Nice block by Aaron Tress.
Hurlis inside. He goes, tipped away there by Russell, but Hurlis thinks about it. He'll get it back over to Diorio, who's got the hot hand. Joey Diorio, 13 of them all here in the second half, and he is lighting it up for Ohio Northern. Isle down low. He'll push it back out to Jones as shot from the outside by Russell, no good. Jones takes it inside and
look out. That's his third dunk.
Whoa. Moore hits one. He was up there too. Allen, he'll take the three off the front of the iron. Diorio, he'll toss it back in. That's going to be...
Should be a Ohio Northern basketball, but
I'm going to say it's off Hurlis, and he doesn't believe that. So Wilmington will have it 59-38 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 21-point difference as we approach 13 minutes left in this game. Isle, Allen on him. He'll go down the lane, tries to dish it off to Chapman, but it's going to go out of bounds, and Isle will inbound it. Gets it into Chapman. There's Isle. He's open for a three, and he'll connect.
Just his first bucket of the game.
Berger will take it across the timeline. He'll handle it to the right side. Down to Tress on the baseline. Move inside. Shot doesn't fall, but there's the tip. What do you think, Berger?
Tress, I believe, got his
Tress
own.
got it?
Yep, he got it.
Tress got it.
And just really a flip of the hand, but good touch for number 40 here. And Tress now with 8 points.
Heck of a tip. Jones with the basketball down the lane. He'll go against Hurlis. Hurlis will be called for the foul.
His second on the night.
And that'll put Christian Jones, junior guard out of Hamilton, on the line. There you see Jones. He's got 11 on the night. There you see Jones on the second free throw, up and around and out, and Tress has the rebound. Allen will bring it up court to Hurlis, over to Diorio. Hurlis looks inside for Tress. He'll get it back out to Allen. He'll pull up, get it back to Berger. Berger out to Hurlis. Isles on him. Berger shifts over
Again,
to the
shot
center
clock
of it.
under 10. It's in single digits.
5 seconds on the shot clock, and Devon Allen out of Lima connects, and it's 64-42 as Ohio Northern works that shot clock to perfection. Battle inside on shot no good. It'll go back out again, shot no good.
Three-pointer last trip by Devon Allen. Now 4 for 9 from three-point range is Allen tonight. 14 points for number 12.
Diorio, free throw line, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Andrew Russell. Isles will bring it up court at the free throw line, pushes it back out to Peyton Smith, tipped out of bounds by Ohio Northern. Number 25 will come back into the lineup. That's Nathan Scott, and as we talked before, he had 27 in Wilmington's last game.
A lot of offense in their last game for the Quakers. They lost in overtime to Heidelberg, 103-101.
Tress with a rebound after the missed shot by Isles. Hurlis will take it across the timeline with 11:18 to go. Second half of basketball. Pass intended for Tress down low. going to go out of bounds.
Nice job by Chapman, able to get over the top of Tress and at least for this momentarily knock the ball out of bounds and prevent Tress with an opportunity to go to the basket.
Hurlis will inbound it in front of the Ohio Northern bench, or in the corner rather. Berger will have it. He'll go back with the basketball. He'll push it back out to Diorio. Allen takes the three. Shot off target. Rebound. It's going to come down to Wilmington. Jones with the basketball. Over to Scott. Scott tries to go inside. Passes it back to Jones. Loose ball goes back to Scott. Inside Chapman. Chapman with the easy bucket, and the lead is 20 points.
8 points for Chapman. A nice move to the basket. Kind of a wild possession there. Some near steals, but Chapman comes away to still a 20-point lead, but does make his 8th point of the game.
Diorio, long range. Shot goes in and out. Chapman with the rebound. Isles, third in the OAC with assists. He'll handle the basketball. Long range shot by Scott, no good. Rebound comes down to Allen. Berger, he'll push it up court. Diorio. Over to Allen. Back out to Hurlis.
Wilmington has basically played man-to-man all night except for a couple possessions. I know in the first half they want some zone, but
Allen, long range.
Polar Bears have cooled off a bit here. It's been more misses than makes as of recent.
Hurlis will set it up. Shot clock, 23 seconds. There's the lob inside to Tress. And Tress just missed that one. And
hopefully that doesn't come back to hurt the Polar Bears. But, boy, when you're struggling offensively, it's nice to go inside and take what should be a higher percentage shot. And got a beautiful pass, and I'm sure Tress will not miss many more of those. But when things don't go well, and right now I think Ohio Northern in a bit of an offensive drought, kind of sluggish, can't score, but that just kind of puts an exclamation point on it. Need to get another stop here on defense and then go down and score an offense. And they're going to help out the Quakers here with is that a three-pointer, Dave? So a possible 4-point play.
Could be a 4-point play as Kevin Lewis, number 4, hits the shot. And a couple of subs coming in the game for Ohio Northern, and that's going to be Bruns and Baker, 2 of the original starters, as Berger and Tress will go out.
Now that three-pointer made the 5th out of 19 attempts for the Quakers tonight, so that's right around 22%. Haven't shot the three-point shot very well as a team tonight, as a team coming in, just hitting it at 35%. It's Northern that is really a good three-point shooting team, hitting at 41% of the three-point shots on the night. They are 7 of 17 as Ohio Northern. That's good for 41%, right at their season average.
Hurlis with the basketball. He'll go left side as Ohio Northern settles into their offense. Back over is Allen. Allen over to Diorio inside. Nice feed. Bruns puts it up, and he's going to be out of bounds, I believe.
I'm pretty sure Isle.
I think he thought he might have had a foul. But.
Well, Isle kind of gave up and then almost forced the referee to say, hey, he was out of bounds. I don't think the referee saw it at first. Now they're going to talk and chat, but Isle stripped the ball away from Bruns, and then Isle almost felt like either he fouled or he was out of bounds and knew it and kind of stopped playing. Maybe a shot clock reset if there was possession change. So they will reset it down to 8. So that's probably what they were discussing, whether or not.
Yep.
And I think the Quakers really didn't have possession. They stripped it out and stepped out of bounds kind of basically at the same time. So Ohio Northern will have the ball, but just 8 seconds on the shot clock.
They'll inbound it. Hurlis will get those honors. He'll toss it back out to Baker. Baker over to Allen. He'll take the 3. Got it. Devon Allen, he hits that one.
When in doubt, shoot it. Allen now 5 of 12 from three-point range.
Shot inside, no good. Wilmington with a rebound.
Another
That's
quick
Patrick.
look. The Quakers got Dave. They got the ball down quickly, but good defense on the interior.
Jump shot by Scott, no good. Bruns with a rebound. Hurlis will have it to Allen. Allen, he'll handle the basketball. Looks inside for Bruns. There's the lob from Diorio. Beautiful play as Diorio has the assist. And
well, Joey Diorio's had a nice job of passing tonight. That's his 4th assist, and really should have had a 5th one when Tress missed his opportunity. But hats off to number 22 as Bruns gets the block shot.
One more block for Ryan Bruns.
I think he's got 4 on the game now. Boy, that's a good way to break down that offense. Bruns posting up, had his guy on top, and Diorio, a nice job delivering the basketball to the open teammate.
Inside, Chapman off the glass. He'll put it up and in. 69-50, Ohio Northern with the lead on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Hurlis over to Baker. Back over to Hurlis. Hurlis past Allen. Over to Diorio. Pushes it back out to Baker. Connor Baker, 6'3" senior, connects, and the lead is now 22 points.
Ohio Northern first half 3-point shooting, 2 of 7. Right now they're 9 for 19 for the game, so they have turned up the 3-point shooting and the accuracy a bunch here in the second half.
Will Patrick with the made basket for Wilmington. As Ohio Northern's Diorio gets it back over to Allen in the lane. Short jumper shot off the front of the rim, and the scramble for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will go Ohio Northern's way.
Mentioned that 3-point shooting second half for the Polar Bears, 7 of 12 from beyond the arc. So again, 9 of 19 for 47% in the game. So that's been something we mentioned at halftime. The game was very even stats-wise, but Ohio Northern had struggled a bit from the 3-point line. They've taken advantage of that here in the second half.
We got a timeout on the court. Our score, Ohio Northern 72, Wilmington 52. We'll be back after this.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan. Come in and enjoy the ultimate hibachi grill experience as our expert chefs prepare your dinner in front of you with style and flair. Enjoy our fresh selection of sushi, sashimi, and other succulent dishes. At Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan, we have a dish to satisfy any craving. Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan. Great food, great atmosphere, great experience. Located on Harding Highway across from the Holiday Inn. Come in, we're waiting for you.
Here at Ohio Northern, the Polar Bears with a 72-52 lead. I'd like to thank our sponsors for this evening's contest, Buckeye Ford, Stolly Insurance, Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan, J&R Auto Repair Service. I'll bring you tonight's game between Ohio Northern and Wilmington. And boy, I'll tell you, the Polar Bears really, even though they had a 4-point lead at halftime, I think they felt a little disappointed in their play, and they've certainly corrected things here in the second half.
They've done a nice job. I think they've maybe only committed 1 turnover. They've created 6 or 7 turnovers themselves on defense. They continue to move the ball well and get inside shots, and also they've been nailing down the triple shot, hitting on 7 of 12 here in the second half. And here you see number 24, Ryan Bruns, taking care of business on the inside. Both him and Aaron Tress are doing a nice job posting up, and hats off to Joey Diorio, who's one of the guys that's been giving them the ball, as well as Joey Hurlis. You know, and Devin Allen's hit some triples. And
just a nice, well-balanced effort from Ohio Northern. A lot of different people contributing, and it just seems their offense is kept at the right pace, I think, is what they like.
And one guy I was going to say maybe you haven't heard much about, but it's been Connor Baker, but he's going to the line. He's got 9 points, pulled down a couple rebounds, also has 3 assists. So a lot of guys have passed the ball well tonight for Coach Bentzman, and good to see him make his free throw here. He missed his first 2 opportunities earlier in the game. Now in double figures with 10, and will look to go 2 for 2 in this trip, and he does. So,
and there's 4 of the, you look up at that scoreboard, and 4 of those 5 players on the floor right now in double digits for Ohio Northern that are on the court. So 74-52, Polar Bears with that big lead as Wilmington will handle it. This is Lewis. He'll get it back over to Jones, and he'll connect, or rather make that Will Patrick, number 3.
Patrick now with 5 points, and again, pressure being put on by the Quakers. Northern's done an excellent job. 7 turnovers in the game. They had 6 at half, so just 1 turnover against this pressure in the second half, something that has helped them keep the ball in possession on offense and convert. And the 1 turnover, Dave, I'm pretty sure we felt was off of the Wilmington Quakers. So
yeah. 6:19 to go here in the game. Ohio Northern will have it, and Hurlis will inbound it, and Allen has it. And Allen, 17 points on the night. Boys had a great second half as well. Hurlis, he'll handle it. He's going to take one from behind the arc. It rolls in and out. Tip goes to the corner, and Wilmington will have it.
Shot clock was winding down. Hurlis had to get the shot off, and there's another strong move by number 24, Cameron Moore's. Again, getting down the court quickly. Moore able to get the avenue that he needed, the spacing he needed, and score his 13th point.
Allen will have it. Hurlis will settle in with the basketball. Smith on him. Allen.
Quakers in zone defense.
Cross court to Baker, and High Northern just trying to move the basketball as the change of the defense, and the shot clock is at 3 as Baker takes the shot.
Offensive rebound.
Bruns with a rebound back out to Diorio, and they'll settle back in.
For a team that scores 80-plus points a game, they use a lot of the shot clock. We've had numerous trips, especially now with the big lead, you want to kind of use it. But even early on in the game, there were times it was single digits down and below 5 before Ohio Northern got a shot off. And when you can use it like that and have shooters like that, it all makes it difficult to stop the Polar Bears.
Allen with the bucket, 19 on him. Moore goes for the slam on the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Isles will come back into the lineup, and he's their starting point guard as Peyton Smith, another freshman, also out of Purcell Marion, will go out of the game. Short jumper is Patrick. His shot doesn't go. Diorio with the rebound. Allen will have it. Shot clock at 20 seconds. He'll go to the left side as Hurlis. Allen. Cross court Baker. Baker moved to the bucket, back out Hurlis. Over to Baker. We're at 4 seconds. He'll have to take the shot and hits it. Boy, we've said this once, like 2 seconds on that clock, and he hits it. 79-57. Patrick with a pull-up, no good. Diorio,
another rebound.
Time again, Diorio.
Now with 6 rebounds to go along with 5 assists for Joey Diorio, total of 13 points, and all those points in the second half.
He has the basketball. Back over to Hurlis, over to Allen. And we've got a whistle.
Just the 5th foul against Wilmington, so Ohio Northern new 30-second shot clock and ball out on the side. Ohio Northern can hold on to this, Dave. 6 straight wins, all in the OAC.
Got a big game Saturday.
At Capitol. Tip off at 2 o'clock. They go on the road. And then again on February 1st, we'll be at Baldwin Wallace. 2
There's
road games.
Baker with a shot, no good. Chapman with a rebound. Isles will bring it up court. William Green with the basketball. Isles, top of the key, moves inside. Back out to Green, shot no good. Hurlis with a rebound. Hurlis, he'll be double teamed.
By Hurlis. not only distributing the ball tonight with 8 assists, also now has pulled down 7 rebounds. So getting close to a double-double with assists and rebounds for the point guard, Joey Hurlis.
Runs back over to Baker. Connor Baker connects.
Assist by Ryan Bruns, his second assist. So again, a lot of guys moving the ball, and you know, to get assists, Dave, you need to be able to score. There's a foul on Bruns underneath, but you know, passing the ball and hitting open shots. But the key to good shooters is to get them the ball in rhythm and on the spot, and they've done a nice job recognizing where their teammate is at. And the passing has been exceptional. As a number of assists tonight for the Polar Bears.
And you look at that, Wilmington only has 57 points. As Moore gets it, left-handed shot off the glass. I'll tell you, Cameron Moore has kind of impressed me as a freshman for Wilmington. It's kind of hard not to be with those slam dunks, but that was a nice move there.
And he does it under control, not a lot of emotion. I mean, that basket just kind of runs down the court and hasn't said a lot, but definitely has some very good athletic ability.
Inside to Bruns. And we've got a whistle.
That's on Moore.
It's going to go against Moore. Got some substitutes for Ohio Northern. Got number 5, Austin Almeyer. And number 54, Daniel Donner.
He replaces Bruns, and Daniel Donner has played some good minutes for Coach Bensman, and will have a chance here to play as well as Northern in command. He mentioned the defense for Ohio Northern has been very good tonight. For a team that averages 80, they're only going to give up much less than that tonight.
Diorio's got 15 now. Another move to the basket. And Wilmington handling the ball. Jump shot, top of the key by Darius Dunson. Shot's good. And freshman out of Kettering Fairmont makes the basket as Hurlis brings it up court. 84-61. 140 plus to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Lob inside to Bruns against Moore. He'll push it back out to Hurlis.
Donner inside with his 54.
Hurlis, long range jumper. So used to saying Bruns, I didn't even think about it.
He was 54 last year.
Yeah, that's right. Donner, long range jumper shot no good as
Hurlis with the
shot
rebound.
Long. Hurlis will bring it up court.
Doubt that Hurlis will get it, but he'll be real close to a double-double with, I believe, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Polar Bears will go to 9-2 in the OAC.
Sean Grady, a sophomore out of Willowick, Eastlake North, will come into the lineup for Ohio Northern. He's number 3. Get some playing time. And number 20, Brandon Hawkins, 6'4" junior. And number 23, Alex Sabilla. Donner puts it up and in.
Battled with it.
Daniel Donner out of Northmore puts that shot up and in.
Coach Bensman mentioned Danny Donner's name before the game to me. Had a good words for number 54. As speaking of number 24, that's his 4th or 5th driving or dunk shot of the night. And 17 points now for Cameron Moore.
On the turnover, and Austin Almeyer will grab that rebound. He'll come down and shoot most likely a free throw.
1-on-1 opportunity, and it'll be interesting to see, Dave, what Coach Bensman has to say to you after the game here. Is you'll know the best what type of mood he's in, and I think it'll be a more pleasant mood. And still, I'm sure he'll say they have things to work on, which every coach would say that.
Yes.
Ohio Northern definitely needs to keep the foot on the throttle and take advantage of this situation they're in this year, and that's being on top. And if you will, be looking down as the shot is missed by Almeyer.
They'll bring it up court. Wilmington does, and that'll be William Green. Feed inside to Chapman. Wilmington continuing to press. Up court, Hawkins. He'll hang on to the basketball as the clock winds down. That's going to be it. Ohio Northern with an 86-65 win over Wilmington.
Polar Bears again with the win, go to 9-2 in the OAC, 11-7 overall. 6 games in a row for the Polar Bears, as they will take advantage of this one before they go on the road to face Capital, as we mentioned, on Saturday, and then at Baldwin-Wallace on Wednesday, February 1st. There's some big road games coming up for Coach Bentzman's squad, but right now the Polar Bears taking care of business tonight against the Wilmington Quakers. A big second half. A 4-point game at halftime is opened up by the Polar Bears as they cruise to the 21-point victory, as we are awaiting Coach Bentzman down on the court as he is making his way over to Dave, and we'll turn it over to Dave and Coach Bentzman.
Say we're with Coach Rich Bensman for Ohio Northern as the Polar Bears pick up a nice win over Wilmington. Major difference between the first and second halves. Just comments on the second half play.
We start doing the little things, rebounding the ball much better as a team. I think we blocked out. I think we also offensive rebounded. I think we took care of it better, shared it a little bit better. So, and those were the little things I think we needed to do. We got after them a little bit at halftime, and because I mean, we a lot of one-on-one stuff, a lot of guys shooting the basketball and watching. And I got guys that can shoot the basketball. I got guys that can play a little one-on-one. You got to do all those little things. You got to share it. You got to move. You got to make good cuts. You got to board. And I think if we don't do those little things, we're not going to be successful. And that was kind of the message at halftime.
You take a look at yourselves offensively. You had a nice flow throughout that, particularly the second half, and that really put Wilmington away.
Yeah, Dave. When we share the ball, play inside out, or side to side, we're much better, and that's what we did. I thought we got a little stagnant on offense in the first half. We had guys setting screens, no one really moving, setting and using and cutting up very well off of them. So that was my message at halftime, at least offensively. But it was the little fundamental stuff. I was really, really upset that we got beat on 3 transitions, I think, in a row, and that's one of the first things I put on the board, Dave, is transition defense.
You take a look at that defense in the second half. Wilmington's used to putting some points on the boards, and overall, they only ended up in the 60s here tonight against you.
Well, I think we talked much better. I thought we had a lot more energy. I thought we got re-engaged back after the screens, whether we're going over them, under them, whether we're, shadow them, whatever we do. I think we got re-engaged with them, and I think that's the most important thing. I think that's once again, that's just a fundamental. It's a little thing. I always told the guys, it's not necessarily what we're doing, but it's how we're doing it. And that was my message at halftime too. So I think we got however we handled the ball screen, we got re-engaged with it right away, and I think that was important.
Taking a look ahead now, you got Capital on Saturday. That's quite a challenge, a road game against a very solid opponent.
Absolutely. They're a well-coached team. Damon's been there for a long time, and they do a lot of good things. In the OAC, Dave, you got to come to play every night, and if you're not, that's going to be a problem. I thought that was a lesson we had earlier in the season. We were a little banged up. We had some injuries, and I think Ryan had a concussion. But, I always tell these guys there's a little difference between the guys that are on the basketball floor. You should cherish that, because the guys that are on the bench are pretty good too. So you better play hard when you're on the floor. And I think we learned a lesson through that, I think, by not showing up to play a few times. So we kind of learned that lesson.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach. Ohio Northern comes up with a nice win over Wilmington College, and they continue to lead in the OAC with a win tonight over the Quakers. We'll be back with a recap right after this.
As a father of 2 teenage daughters and husband to a lovely wife, thanks, hun, it is important for me to look out for myself and my family. Fiber is one of the most important things in my day. Fiber keeps me healthy, sane, and stress-free. NKTelco Fiber, fast and reliable, keeping our household sane by keeping their devices connected.
NKTelco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Want more trucks for less bucks? Buckeye Ford is your truck headquarters. Work or play, we have the truck for you. F-150s, F-250s, F-350s, and F-450s. We know trucks, and you'll always get top dollar for your trade. Get the truck you need today for less bucks at Buckeye Ford and shop over 200 new Fords and tons of pre-owned cars and trucks 24/7 at BuckeyeFord.com. Remember, you'll find more trucks for less bucks at BuckeyeFord.com. More trucks, less bucks. BuckeyeFord.com.
Welcome back to the Ohio Northern University Sports Center, where the Polar Bears run their winning streak to 6 straight and maintain that leadership role in the Ohio Athletic Conference, which is great news. And as you heard that from Coach Rich Bensman, they got a big game coming up with Capital on Saturday, but this one certainly put the coach in good mood, especially the second half play of the Polar Bears.
Yeah, the second half, Ohio Northern outscores Wilmington College 50-33. They did so on consistent, good shooting for the game. 35 of 65 are the Polar Bears for 53%. Wilmington 41% on the 28 of 67. A big key in the second half, the three-point shooting. Wilmington finishes the game just 5 of 21. Ohio Northern 11 of 25 for 44%. And a number of those, remember, they were 2 of 7 at half. So 9 of 18, 50% three-point shooting, much of that coming from the hands of Devin Allen, who finishes the game 6 of 13 from beyond the arc. Not a lot of free throw shots tonight. Northern 5 of 9, Wilmington 4 of 8. Rebounding edge barely in favor of the Polar Bears. And another key stat, Dave, I felt was critical as the turnovers. Ohio Northern had 6 turnovers at half, committed really 1 for most of the second half, got a turnover late in the game, but forced 6 more turnovers in the second half for Wilmington. So Ohio Northern took care of the ball in the second half, shot the ball well, continued to get great play inside from Tress and also Bruns. And again, a 50-33 point offensive advantage for the Polar Bears. And they were led in scoring. First, I'll go over to Wilmington. They were led in scoring by Cameron Moore. We mentioned his name quite often. 17 points. He had 4 or 5 dunks, very athletic. Also, Kevin Lewis scores 11. Kristen Jones with 11. And Noah Chapman with 10. They placed 4 in double figures. For Ohio Northern, Devin Allen, game-high honors of 20 points. I mentioned earlier, 6 of 13 from the free throw line. Also scoring in double figures for Ohio Northern, Connor Baker with 16. Joey DiOrio with 15, all in the second half. Ryan Bruns, 15 points on 7 of 8 shooting from the field. Also 4 block shots for number 24, as well as 3 steals. Those are the 4 Northern players in double figures, but also right behind them was Aaron Tress with 8 points. 3 points coming from Joey Hurlis. Mentioned it late in the game, 3 points from Hurlis. He also dished out 8 more assists and also recorded 8 rebounds, so nearly a double-double from Joey Hurlis. And also Danny Donner with 2, and Nate Berger skipped over him by accident. He finishes the game with 7 points for your total of 86.
So Ohio Northern moves to 11-7 overall, 9-2 in league play. Wilmington falls to 8-10 and 2-9 in league play. Ohio Northern remains tied, depending, of course, the outcome of the Marietta contest here yet today. But the little things were done well in the second half for the Polar Bears, and they come away with an 86-65 win. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's game: Buckeye Ford, Stolly Insurance, Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Yamato East Steakhouse of Japan, J&R Auto Repair Service, bringing you tonight's game between Ohio Northern and Wilmington. NKO Sports and its sponsors are also pleased to bring you replays of men's college basketball on Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Thursday, January 26th at 6 p.m. and Saturday, January 28th at 2 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand at NKTelco.net. I'd like to thank our crew here this evening. Our van crew, Isaac Sell and Daniel Allen. Camera crew, Tyler Wolf, Bryce Hamrick, Dennis Henshin. And for Jeff Henshin, I'm Dave Helmstetter, and our final score from Ohio Northern, the Polar Bears 86, Wilmington 65.